All right, everybody, get ready, because today we are going to be diving into Amazon's latest and greatest announcement, and that is Alexa Plus.
Hmm?
This is not just like some software update. This is a whole new level of AI assistant we're talking about.
Lovely.
And all of this is based on an article hot off the press from February 26, 2025, from Amazon's website called 50 Things to Try with Alexa Plus.
Okay.
And honestly, some of these features sound like they came straight out of a sci-fi movie. I'm not even kidding.
I think what's really interesting to me is that Amazon seems to be moving beyond just, they always do the little incremental upgrades, right?
All right.
But they seem to be aiming for making Alexa Plus a true companion, almost like a digital extension of yourself.
Okay. I'm so intrigued already.
Yeah.
So the article kind of jumps right into it, and it talks about how Alexa Plus is so much more conversational.
Uh-huh.
No more like barking commands at it, like a drill sergeant.
Right.
It's supposed to feel like you're just chatting with someone who can actually understand what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is, a really huge step forward in terms of how we interact with technology.
Yeah.
For years, we've been trying to adapt to computers and
Yeah.
kind of figure out how to, work with them.
Right.
But now they're finally starting to adapt to us.
Mm.
And a lot of this has to do with, Alexa Plus uses something called natural language processing.
Uh-huh.
And that lets it understand the nuances of human speech.
Okay.
So things like, sarcasm and humor and all the things that make conversations feel more natural and intuitive.
That makes a lot of sense. And, here's where it gets really, really interesting.
Okay.
Alexa Plus is going to remember what you've talked about, even across different devices.
Oh, wow.
So you could start, asking about recipes on your phone,
Yeah.
then continue that whole conversation with your Echo in the kitchen,
Uh-huh.
and Alexa Plus would know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I think that's really the key here, is that it's not just about individual features,
Yeah.
like we've seen before. It's about how Alexa Plus integrates into your life.
Uh-huh.
It becomes this always-on, always-listening companion that's constantly learning your habits and trying to anticipate your needs.
Okay, so now this next part is what really caught my attention.
Okay.
Alexa Plus can remember important details for you.
Wow.
I mean, think about like your frequent flyer number, that spice you use once a year for that one recipe.
Oh, yeah?
Even the fact that your partner absolutely hates cilantro.
Oh, that's a good one.
Alexa Plus can remember it.
Yeah, and I think this is AI going beyond, the basics of just storing information.
Right.
It's about understanding your specific preferences.
Yeah.
Needs, almost like having a personalized digital brain at your disposal.
And get this,
Hey.
you can upload documents,
Wait.
and Alexa Plus will remember details from them.
Oh, wow.
I mean, imagine never having to dig through your HOA rulebook again,
Oh, yeah.
or being able to ask Alexa Plus about certain points from a contract you uploaded.
I mean, that's incredible.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's not just keyword searching.
Yeah.
That suggests that it actually has some level of reading comprehension.
Right.
And, to be able to pull out key insights and summarize complex documents, I mean, that's pretty mind-blowing.
It really is okay, and it doesn't even stop there.
Okay.
The article talks about how Alexa Plus also wants to become your go-to source for news, pulling from over 200 sources,
Wow.
including big names like the Associated Press, Reuters, the Washington Post,
Oh.
even more niche publications like from Condé Nast and Vox.
It's almost like having a personal news curator.
Right.
Alexa Plus just kind of filters through all of this constant barrage of information,
Right.
delivers a customized news feed tailored to your specific interests.
Yeah, so instead of getting overwhelmed by all those headlines,
Yeah.
you could just have Alexa Plus give you a quick rundown of the latest tech news,
Right.
updates on your favorite sports team, even a summary of the day's top stories.
That's great, but it does raise a question. How does Alexa Plus decide, how good is it at filtering that information without creating an echo chamber? How does it ensure you're getting a diverse range of perspectives and not just the things that you already agree with?
That is a really good point. I mean, we'll have to see how Alexa Plus balances all of that.
Right.
But speaking of making life easier, the article also highlights how Alexa Plus wants to become your personal time management guru.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because time management is something a lot of people struggle with.
I know I do.
I know, me too. And it seems like Alexa Plus is aiming to take on some of that mental load,
Okay.
streamlining your schedule and helping you stay on top of things.
That would be amazing.
I know. So it can summarize your day schedule appointments, even add in those little buffers, like extra time to find parking or walk to a meeting that I always forget.
Yes.
I know, right?
I always forget those.
And this is so cool.
Okay.
You can snap a picture of an event poster or forward an email confirmation. And Alexa Plus will add it to your calendar automatically with all the details.
That's awesome.
No more like manual data entry.
Right.
So this is yet again another example of how Alexa Plus is bridging the gap between the physical and digital worlds.
Really is.
It's using AI to recognize and extract information from images.
Right.
To just make our lives a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Now all this talk about schedules and stuff is making me feel like I need a break.
Me too.
So let's dive into something a little bit more fun.
Okay.
How about this? Alexa Plus wants to become your entertainment concierge.
Now that's something I can get behind.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And it's interesting because this taps into a real need.
Yeah.
I mean, with so much content out there, like how do you even find anything?
It's overwhelming.
It is. It's totally overwhelming. And it seems like Alexa Plus is offering a much more curated experience that's tailored to your specific tastes.
Right.
Imagine just telling Alexa Plus, I'm in the mood for a funny podcast.
Yeah.
And it just recommends something perfect based on your listening history.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could say, give me a movie suggestion.
Oh, okay.
And it takes into account everyone's preferences in your household
That would be great.
before making a recommendation.
Yeah. I mean, the key is going to be how well does Alexa Plus learn your tastes?
Right.
How sophisticated is this recommendation engine?
Yeah.
Does it understand your mood, the context, even subtle nuances in your preferences?
I mean, those are great questions.
Yeah.
That I definitely want to explore more as we dive deeper into this whole Alexa Plus thing.
Right. Yeah.
But before we do, there's one more thing I have to share because this is so cool.
Okay.
Alexa Plus can identify that song that's stuck in your head.
Oh, wow.
Even if you don't know the name or the artist.
Like, when you hear that catchy tune at the end of a show or something?
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, what is that song?
Yeah.
And you can't remember.
Yeah.
Alexa Plus will know.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing.
That's really clever use of audio recognition technology. It's taking a common frustration and offering a really simple solution.
Uh-huh.
And it also shows how Alexa Plus is moving beyond just responding to commands.
Right.
It's becoming more proactive in trying to anticipate our needs and desires.
Okay, so I know we've covered a lot of ground already, but believe it or not, we have only just scratched the surface of what this thing can do.
Yeah, it seems like Amazon is positioning Alexa Plus not just as a helpful gadget,
Right.
but as a fundamental shift in how we interact with technology. It's about integrating AI into the fabric of our lives in a way that feels natural and intuitive and ultimately empowering.
I love that. And we are back for part 2 of our deep dive into the world of Alexa Plus.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this exploration of Amazon's vision of the future of AI assistants.
Me too. Last time we talked about some pretty amazing features.
Right.
From like natural conversations to those personalized news briefings. But what's really striking to me is that Alexa Plus aims to not just make our lives easier, but also like richer and more connected, especially when it comes to the people in our homes.
That's a great point.
Remember those like sticky notes you leave on the fridge or those times you have to yell across the house to remind somebody about something?
Oh, yeah.
Alexa Plus wants to make those things a thing of the past.
Okay.
And it does it in a really cool way by using its visual ID feature to actually recognize the different people in the house.
Interesting.
So instead of just saying like, remind someone to take out the trash,
Right.
you can actually tell Alexa Plus when you see Sarah remind her it's her turn to walk the dog.
So it's really personalized.
It is so personal. It's like having a personal assistant who not only remembers things, but also knows who to remind and when.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
I know. And you can even add a little bit of fun to those everyday reminders.
Okay.
Imagine telling Alexa Plus the cookies are ready.
Yeah.
And then it announces to the whole family in a playful voice, attention,
Yeah.
Cookie Monsters. Fresh baked treats are now available for immediate consumption. It's those little touches of personality that make AI feel less like a machine and more like part of the family.
I agree.
And the personalization doesn't even stop there.
Okay.
You can also target announcements to specific devices in your house.
Oh, that's cool.
So you could send a message to just your partner in the bedroom
Yeah.
without blasting it throughout the whole house.
Yeah, that's so much better.
It's all about making communication within the home so much more seamless and fun.
Right.
But Alexa Plus doesn't just help you connect with people in the present.
Hmm.
It also wants to make it easier to relive those precious memories from the past,
Okay.
especially the ones that are captured in photos.
Yeah, we take so many pictures these days,
We do.
but they often just get lost in the digital abyss.
It's so true. And trying to scroll through thousands of photos just to find that one specific shot can be a real pain.
It is.
And that is exactly the problem that Alexa Plus wants to solve.
Okay.
It lets you easily search for photos in your Amazon Photos library, but not just with like basic keywords.
Okay.
It goes way beyond that.
What does it do?
You can ask Alexa Plus to show you photos from a specific vacation or a certain event, or even just pictures of specific people.
Wow.
So you could say like, show me all the photos of grandma with the baby.
That's awesome.
It's like having a personal photo archivist who can instantly pull up exactly what you're looking for.
That's incredible.
And once you've found those treasured photos, you can even have Alexa Plus create a slideshow and display it on your Echo Show,
Okay.
like turning it into a digital photo frame.
That's a great idea.
It is a great idea. It's such a nice way to personalize your home and keep those memories like front and center.
I love that.
Speaking of personalization,
Yes.
get ready for this next part because this is where Alexa Plus really starts to blow my mind.
Okay.
We're talking AI-powered music generation, image creation, and even new Alexa voices with unique personalities.
Whoa.
This is where we start to see AI not just as a tool, but as a creative partner helping us express ourselves in ways that we never thought possible.
That's fascinating.
Imagine being able to tell Alexa Plus, compose a song for my partner's birthday,
Okay.
and having it create this custom tune based on their favorite music styles.
Wow.
Even incorporating personal details about their life.
That is incredible.
It's like having a personal songwriter at your beck and call,
It is.
and it doesn't stop with music.
Okay.
Alexa Plus can also generate unique images based on your prompts.
What?
So you could say something like, create an invitation for a superhero-themed party,
Uh-huh.
and Alexa Plus will design it for you.
That is amazing.
It's pretty amazing. And, this really opens up creative possibilities for people who might not have, like, the technical skills to design things themselves.
Yeah, it really does.
And if you're tired of the same old Alexa voice,
Uh-huh.
you can now choose from a whole range of new voices.
Oh, wow.
Each with its own unique personality and style of response.
You can have like one that's really upbeat and then one that's more calming.
Exactly. Imagine getting a motivational pep talk from Alexa Plus in a booming, confident voice.
Oh, yeah.
Or hearing it tell a bedtime story to your kids in a gentle, soothing tone.
That's really cool.
It's those little touches that make the interaction feel so much more personal and engaging.
I agree.
But Alexa Plus isn't just about grown-up fun.
Right?
It also has a whole suite of features designed specifically for kids
Oh, okay.
called the Alexa Plus Kids Experience.
Like that.
And this is an area where AI has the potential to be truly transformative,
Uh-huh.
helping children learn and explore in really exciting new ways.
In what ways?
So the article talks about a feature called Interactive Learning with Amazon Kids Plus,
Okay.
where kids can have back and forth conversations with Alexa Plus about almost any topic.
So it's like having a personal tutor.
It is, and a playmate all rolled into one.
I love it.
I know, right?
Ugh.
So Alexa Plus can answer their questions, play educational games with them, and even tailor the whole experience to their age and what they're interested in. And for kids who love stories, there's a feature called Stories with Alexa,
Okay.
where they can actually create their own adventures and have Alexa Plus narrate them with sound effects and illustrations.
So that's really cool.
It's such a cool way to encourage their creativity and imagination.
It really is.
And of course, parents can rest assured knowing that the Alexa Plus Kids experience comes with really robust parental controls,
Of course.
including no voice purchasing and filtering out any inappropriate content.
That's great.
So it's a safe and engaging environment for kids to learn and play and explore.
Right. So it seems like Amazon has really thought about how to make Alexa Plus a valuable companion for the whole family.
They definitely have.
Yeah,
Now, I know we've covered a lot of really exciting features in this segment,
we have.
but we're not quite done yet.
There's still more.
There's still more to uncover in the world of Alexa Plus.
I can't wait.
Welcome back to the final part of our Alexa Plus deep dive.
Yeah, it's amazing how much ground we've covered already.
I know we've gone from talking about remembering grocery lists to like AI-powered songwriting.
I know, right? And there's still so much more to explore.
There is.
What I find especially interesting is how Alexa Plus integrates with other Amazon services and devices,
Oh, yeah.
and how deeply it integrates.
So it's not just like a standalone thing.
No. not at all.
It's like woven into the whole ecosystem.
Exactly.
Like, for example, with those Ring security cameras.
Right.
You know how you get those motion alerts on your phone?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's hard to tell what's actually happening.
It is. You just see like a little blob moving across the screen.
Right. It's
You
like,
don't know if it's a person or a squirrel or what.
well, Alexa Plus is going to take a step further.
Okay.
Imagine you're coming home and Alexa Plus says, hey, while you were out, a package was delivered and your neighbor stopped by to borrow your hedge trimmer. Want to see the clips?
Oh, wow.
That's so much more helpful than just a generic alert.
It is.
It's like having your own personal security guard who gives you a summary of what happened. And with Ring's new smart video search feature, you can actually ask Alexa Plus to find specific moments in the footage.
Really?
So imagine saying, Alexa, show me any footage from last night where someone was at the front door.
Oh, that's so convenient.
I know, no more like scrubbing through hours of footage
Right.
to try and find what you're looking for.
Yeah, that would be great.
And speaking of making things easier,
Okay.
the article talks about how Alexa Plus can take voice control in your smart home to like a whole other level.
Okay, so we're not just talking about turning the lights on and off anymore.
No, not
This
as...
is getting more sophisticated.
We've all gotten used to those basic commands like turn on the lights or set a timer.
Right.
But Alexa Plus seems to understand more conversational and complex requests.
Oh, wow.
Like it can actually infer meaning from what you say.
Interesting.
So instead of saying set the thermostat to 72 degrees,
Yeah.
you could just say I'm feeling chilly.
Uh-huh.
And Alexa Plus would know to adjust the temperature.
That's really cool.
I know it's about making the whole interaction feel so much more natural and intuitive.
Right, because like you said before, it's about the AI adapting to us
Exactly.
and not the other way around.
And to help you keep track of everything, Alexa Plus is going to have like a much larger customizable widget on those Echo Show devices.
Okay.
That gives you a visual overview of your entire smart home.
So you can see everything in one place.
Everything. So you can see the status of all your devices, control them from that one central location, even view a timeline of like recent activity from your security cameras.
That's great for peace of mind.
It really is. You know, it's all about giving you more control and peace of mind.
Mhm.
You know, as we talk about all of these incredible features,
Yeah.
it's easy to get caught up in like the wow factor.
Right.
But I think it's also important to remember that technology like this can be a powerful force for good.
Absolutely.
You know, in fact, the article highlights how Alexa Plus can be especially helpful for people with disabilities.
Okay, like help.
For example, it can use the camera on those Echo Show devices to identify objects,
Wow.
which could be a game changer for people who are blind or visually impaired.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
Imagine being able to hold up an item and ask Alexa Plus, what is this? Or can you read the label on this?
Right.
It could really help people navigate their daily lives with more independence and confidence.
It's a great example of how AI can be used to create a more inclusive and accessible world.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've explored so many features,
We have.
from the practical to the playful, from the time-saving to the truly groundbreaking.
It's really amazing.
And it's clear that Amazon has poured a lot of thought and innovation into this Alexa Plus.
They really have, and it's pushing the boundaries of what we thought an AI assistant could be.
But as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I have one big question.
Okay.
With AI becoming this deeply integrated into our lives, you know, managing our homes, our schedules, our information,
Right.
even helping us connect with our loved ones, what does it mean for us as humans?
That is a really profound question.
Yeah, I mean, will it free us to focus on more meaningful things?
Right.
Or will we become too reliant on it and lose some of our own skills and abilities?
Right. I don't think there are any easy answers.
I don't either.
It's a conversation we definitely need to be having
We do.
as AI continues to evolve at such a rapid pace.
Absolutely. Well, Alexa Plus is definitely a fascinating glimpse into the future.
It is.
And it's both exciting and a little bit daunting to think about what that future holds.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's it for our Alexa Plus deep dive. We encourage you to check out the article from Amazon for yourself. The link is in the show notes. And let us know what you think. What excites you the most? What concerns do you have? Join the conversation. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.